if you're coming to Canada as an international student, or maybe you just came in, you're already here on study permit and a new fresh student and all that, from a friend as an immigrant to an immigrant, I'm going to advise you stay away from some courses in this country, especially now, except if your plan is to go back home as soon as your study permit expired, as soon as you're done with your studying. We have two set of people. We have some people like they are just here to study and they'll go back home. And we have some like they are here study and the plan is to get a permanent resident to stay in the country. Like as soon as they're done with their studying, they go for postgraduate work permit and apply for PR. In short, your plan is to stay after your study in this country. I will advise you stay away from some course right now. My name is Taiwo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching me, don't forget to click on the like and the subscribe button. One thing is, look back to few years, like 3, 4, 5 years in this country. What everyone is saying is tech, 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 tech. Like tech, oh, go study, coding, what's it called? Cyber security, cyber analysis, all those, everything. There are so many pathways. Even I'm in Alberta. It was so easy that if you get a job in Alberta in any tech company, you automatically qualify for a permanent residency. Immediately you got a job, you submit your PNP, immediately they will send you an EOI, expression of entry. Like automatically use your expression of entry to apply for your permanent resident. You are qualified. You don't need to go through any this thing at all. That is how it was, like very, very easy then. But right now, tech is still okay. Like it's still, what's it called? It's still a nice career. It's still a career that is okay. I'm not discriminating it. But right now, the noise, what I'm trying to bring out is that the noise is not as before again. Even if you get anything in tech, nobody cares anymore. So like there's no pathway. You are the same like every other candidate right now. And before, in this country, study permit to a PR, it's a pathway, like it's 100%, except maybe you don't want to go through it. Into Canada to study an administration course right now in 2024, it's a waste of time. Number one, you pay. See, some people, I understand, like this is what you study back home and that is what you input into your visa application and you're granted. Now you're coming here to study an admin courses, but you can still change it as soon as you come into this country. Now in 2024, in 2025, in 2020, see, I'm just saying it right now. What the two best routes to get permanent resident to stay in this country as soon as you're done is the health sector and the trade sectors. Alberta PMP and start their nomination like a fresh route today. They open another new program today, and you will see that the line, like they list it's there. Is either you are in trade or you are in tech, in health. The others, like others, they just put it like others separate. That is for people, business, everything. And the same thing with the expressions with the federal government, what's it called, new pathway that they are launching. The same thing with all other provinces. They now focus on health and trade. That is the talk in town right now. Others are just separate. Like you join the crowd. Is either you want to, you like, even they gave more points to health, almost the same point for health trade. So, and other what's it called sectors, lower point. So now, if you are now coming into this country or you are here already, I'm going to advise you, if it's still possible, you can just change your course. Look for a trade course or look for health course. It is not always easy, but you should know that you are paying the same amount as a business, but like as an administration, maybe course, student, like with the nursing, the health student. You are always, maybe if there will be a little difference, it will just be 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 different. But you are paying the same amount of money with all these students, with all these trade students. And at the end of the day, they will get a job. But to get a job as an admin student, a foreigner, like in Canada, it's not that easy. So now I just want you to do something. Go around, like go to visit most of these offices and all that, and check most of their administrators. You will see that they are all the same. Canadians, most of these big companies preferred to choose their fellow person as an administrators because they think alike, you understand the economy, you are just new. You only did 1 year, 2 years course, and you applied. They would not want to pick you. You are still a fresh student. You're still a fresh immigrant. If you see a black in most of as an administrator, it means he has been here for a very, very long time. He has the experience that they need, or maybe the person was born here, and that is it. And or he has been here for a very long time, and he has worked with so many companies, then they employ him or her due to the experience. They will not want to go for like a fresh student, especially now that everything has been, high, there are so many schools and everything. Just my advice, from me to you. Instead of wasting the money and at the end of the day still looking for $18 per hour job after spending over $60,000 to get your certification, to get your diploma, my advice for you is go for trade course, go for health course. These are the two courses that they will never push them back. Health is priority. Trade is a priority. Like they are building houses every day, road construction every day. They need a welder, they need a carpenter, they need a drywaller. Instead of like they need like trade course, a trade industry and the earth industry. Both industry are the two priority. Like it will never, like a country like Canada will never push these two industry back. That is just it. And that is my advice for you, an international student planning to come, or you are fresh in this country. Check your school, look for a health course and switch if it's still possible. Check around, look for a trade course and switch if it's still possible for you to do it. And I wish you all the best of luck. I'll see you on the next one. If you have any comment or anything to ask me, don't forget to drop it as a comment below. You have any question to ask, don't forget to drop it as a comment below. So thank you and take care. Bye-bye.